It's Emma from Emma K Plants and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a long awaited one for me. I've been thinking about it in my head and just kind of refining everything to get it ready. And it is my planner favorites video. So I filmed one of these, I think, at the very start of my channel, so about a year ago. But a lot has changed since then. I feel like I really am at a point now where I am like really comfortable and set in my favorites, what I like, who I like to shop from and for what, and I want to share that with you guys. So none of this stuff that I have is going to be like new or exciting. It's all stuff that's been in my collection and I've just pulled it out. But this video is more going to be about why I like this shop, why I choose it over other shops. If there's a shop that was in my old one that I maybe don't shop from anymore, like why. Just like, I guess the big thing is like why. Why is this stuff my favorites compared to other stuff? So yeah, I'm going to split it up into categories. I'm going to do kits, foil, mysteries, icons and characters, scripts, washi, and then tools. So we're going to have a bit of everything. I'm going to start with kits because obviously that's kind of the most important bit. So let's just jump into it. So in a move that will shock no one, my number one favorite kit shop is Glam Planner. So there is a number of reasons why Glam Planner is my favorite. Firstly, her format works the best out of any kit shop for my style of planning for me, and it is also the cheapest of all the kit formats. So the kit format that I get is the mini kit, which I'll run through in a second, and it is $16.95 US dollars. Obviously I have to convert everything to Australian, so I'm just going to talk in US dollars because that probably makes the most sense to you guys. But for me, obviously when I have to convert everything, I often end up paying like 20% at least more. So value is definitely something that's important to me, and Glam Planner provides that. So as I said, the cheapest kit format, but not just the cheapest, also the one that works the best for me anyway, like regardless of price. So that is kind of a winning combination. The other reason, or the other main reason, is because of the artists Elle works with. So she always uses Celeste Studios art, both her art that she releases to everyone, and they also do a lot of custom, especially in the mystery, which we'll get to. But Celeste Studio is my favorite artist, so obviously the shops that use her art, like I'm going to be drawn towards like regardless. And I realized the two kits that I've picked out to show you are both Celeste Studio art, and that is purely a coincidence, but it's because she's my favorite artist. So that's why I really lean towards Glam Planner. And then the third reason is because I love all the add-ons and extras that you can add to your kit, so you can make the kit that you want. I'll go into another shop in a minute that used to be one of my favorites but probably isn't so much anymore, and that's kind of the opposite. I feel like she includes everything and the price is more expensive, which is great, but it's not for me. I don't need everything and I don't want to pay for it. So I love that Glam Planner gives you the kit and the format that works for me, and then I can add on what I want. So this is a kit that I have in my coming up to use in spring collection. So I'll run through the format, and it is the mini kit format. As I said, it's $16.95 in shop, and this is the format I purchase when I purchase kits in shop. So not mysteries or anything like that. So you get the 8 full boxes. You get this functional page which comes in all of her kits. So her Luxe, her Luxe, her Mini, and her Bitty kit, which I'll show you in a second, all comes with this page. So you get only 4 half boxes, which I like because I know half boxes aren't that popular at the moment, and I don't love them, but I like having some. You get 4 squared off half boxes which are patterned, and I love these. Flags, checklists, and then you get these little labels which are a great size, and then 7 glitter headers, which don't make a lot of sense in the mini and the Luxe format, but I'll show you in the Bitty format. They make like they're the best. I love having the 7 glitter headers. So That's like the functional, one of the functional pages. This page is the, I'm pretty sure it's mini kit exclusive page, so it's all functional. I probably could do without the icons because I pull foil bundles into almost every spread, but aside from that, you get appointment labels, you get more of those labels, you get more squared off half boxes, you get these washi strips slash little things slash whatever you want to use them for, and then appointment labels. You get not bottom washi, what the hell, deco, scripts, and then a little bit of functional stuff. And then you get the 3 layered bottom washi, the date covers, and the work labels. And this is probably actually 0.4 on why I am obsessed with Glam Planner kits, is because of the bottom washi. I've been noticing recently that I'm just not that into a lot of shops' bottom washi. I feel like the bottom washi is almost like an afterthought. It's just like slap a pattern in there and call it a day, and I just don't really resonate with that. Whereas Glam Planner with the 3, so you always get the glitter and then you get the 2 other ones. And I love it. I really think it brings a spread to life when you've got the 3 strips of bottom washi there, and I honestly love them. So that's the base kit format, and then I add on, 9 times out of 10 I'll add on the double box. I don't always if I don't love it, but most of the time I will, just to give myself extra boxes. The extra, these are like, I'm pretty sure these are the 2 that come in the Luxe kit, but you can add them on if you buy the mini. And in this kit there's 2 sets of fashion girls, which is not normal. Normally there's like 1, like these girls, but this one comes with 2, so I picked those up as well. So that normally is the boxes that I'll buy. I'll add on the glitter sampler and then the label sampler, and then with the label sampler and the mini kit, that is enough to make a perfect spread for me. So that is generally what my kit in shop from Glam Planner will look like, and it, as I said, is the perfect kit for me. Often with all of the extra boxes that she offers, it means that I can also make a B6 spread, which when I get into mysteries, that is a huge part of mysteries for me, but it also comes into play with Glam Planner. So you get 8 boxes, you get 10, 11, 12 of the double box, you get 13, 14 because I'll use 2 girls, and then I often only need to come up with 1 extra box. So either I'll pull one in from my leftovers or I'll make one out of washi. In this case, I'm fine because it comes with extra fashion girls. But that is something that's really important to me, is making my dollar go further. So as you can see, Glam Planner for me provides the most value. And as someone who lives internationally and kind of pays a premium for this planner stuff, value is really important. So that's the mini kit format. The other reason that I love Glam Planner kits is her bitty kit format. I don't know of another shop that offers this size or style of kit, so a B6, a personal, a smaller planner size kit for the price. These are $6.95. I know of other shops who do like smaller format kits, and they're about $10, which is, you know, fine. $7, and you get heaps of stuff in these kits. So again, for me, the value is unbeatable, and it's the main reason that I shop from Glam Planner. So the bitty kit format is 4 full boxes, icons, build you, a weekly checklist, appointment labels, and a tiny bit of deco, and then that kit page that is shared with the other formats. And as I mentioned, in the bitty kit, it is a godsend to have the 7 glitter headers, because that's all I need. So I use these in my B6 and I use the other format in my A5 wide. I don't think I said that. I add on the extra bottom washi. I think this is like, I think it's called A5 side washi because it's meant to go like down the middle of A5 inserts, but I use it for my bottom washi. And then the extra boxes. So I need 5 minimum, if not 6 boxes to make a B6 kit. So I add on the 2 extra boxes, which are like $2, I think. and there is my B6 kit. So again, value is absolutely unbeatable. I just love her shop. Also, just to finish on Glam Planner, I do PR for her shop. It's not why I love her so much. I've been shopping with Glam Planner for 5 years, but I do PR for her shop. So if you want to order, you can always use my code EMMA15, and that will save you 15% off. So if you want to try her out, if you've never tried her out before, I'd obviously really recommend it. So yeah, use my code if you want to. The next shop is actually one that has leapfrogged into my favorite kit shops that wasn't in the past, and it's booted out another one. So it is Caress Press. And again, I kind of just went through my binder of like upcoming weeks. So a lot of these are spring kits that are like you'll see coming up, but it was just the easiest to kind of find. So Caress Press has quickly become my second favorite kit shop for a multitude of reasons. I think first one, her kit format, which I'll run over in a second. It is the second cheapest option behind Glam Planner. And again, the value is really great. Number two, she uses art from a huge range of artists. I don't feel like she just sticks to, you know, one or two artists that she likes and that's it. I feel like she uses every artist, which I really love. And she puts out a lot of new releases each week, and it's consistent. So I really like that. And then number three is she offers extras like fashion girls, extra boxes, etc. And you only have to buy one. This is probably a bad example because I didn't buy one with this kit. So for example, if you buy this kit and you want to add the fashion girls, like you want to add this brown, dark skinned brown hair girl, you only have to buy the one box. So you don't have to buy the whole sheet of 4 or 8 or 3 or however many, and you don't use the other ones. You only buy one. So I really like the way she does that. It obviously would add more work behind the scenes on like the production and packaging of orders, but I think it really sets her apart from other shops. I really appreciate that. So those are my main reasons for loving Caress Press. Let's go into her format. So you get 8 full box, actually no. Her kit comes like this. So this is what it will look like if you order the kit. I put it at the back because I need to see my full boxes first, but this is how she does her kit. I order in the Essentials format, which is the second from the bottom. So it's Mini, Essentials, Full, no. Mini, Essentials, Full, and then something else? There's 4, and I order the second bottom. I don't know. It's the one without the little things. So this is, you get the deco, the squared boxes, checklist, flags. Then you get your full boxes. And then you get these 2 pages, which are absolutely enough for me to create a spread with. So you get a plain page and then a patterned page. You get some rounded boxes, which I love because especially rounded quarter boxes are my favorite, and I hate that a lot of shops have gotten rid of them. I could do without the half boxes, but I'm happy. You get more labels, and then you get glitter headers included, which again, the value is great. You get the functional page, you get the bottom washi. I love that you get an extra full box to make 9, because I need 10 to make a spread, so I really love that you get 9 and then you just have to add one on. And then I have the extra boxes and the bottom washi. I'm not sure if I said, I can't remember, but this format Essentials is $22.95. So we've definitely gone up from $16.95, but this one you get the glitter headers included and enough labels, so I'm not adding on 2 extra sheets. So that's why I put Glam Planner first in terms of value, and then Caress Press is a close second because I don't have to add pretty much anything on. And her shop, I really think she's just been doing some really great things in the community. She has brought out foil bundles, which I haven't used yet, so I can't say that they're in my favorites, but I'm sure they would be if I'd used one. I just really think her shop is just like getting better and better and better, and I really, really like it. So those are my 2 favorite kit shops. Scribble Prince Co is definitely third. I didn't include it in the kits. It's included in other places just because I'm just not buying as much from SPC as I once was. Glam Planner and Caress Press are definitely my new go-to, not new, but my go-tos at the moment. And then, as I said, third is definitely Scribble Prince Co, but I just don't find myself resonating with as much of the kits as I used to. So I didn't want to put it in favorites because it's just not quite my favorite at the moment. So definitely the two kit shops, Glam Planner and Caress Press, and now I'll move on to foil. I've really been getting into foil bundles, especially recently. I have always loved foil and pairing fun foil, but recently it's kind of become my favorite part of planning, and I'm really into it. So my number one favorite foil shop is Scribble Prince Co, and it's really not even close. I once, not long ago, actually had a rule where I refused to buy foil bundles because I thought they were not expensive for what they are, but expensive to me to add on to a spread. However, I've now just realized that that's what I want to do. I want to buy foil bundles. I love them, and while I'm not purchasing her kits anymore because they were the ones that were most expensive, I'm not buying them anymore. I am buying from other shops, which I'm saving money, so I'm buying foil instead. I don't know if that's a fair enough rationale, but it works for me. So I've just pulled out a foil bundle, and it happens to be my favorite foil color of all time. So it is red sparkle, but I'm really into any fun foil. Blue, pink, purple, green, red, like anything that can really bring out the colors of a kit and make it pop, I love. So this is her new foil bundle format. Well, I don't know if it's new anymore. It's been here like for the whole year. And I am obsessed with it. I do like her old format as well, but this is my favorite, so that's why it's in this video. So I'll run through the format. So you get 6 full boxes here, and then these are all headers. So I really like the full boxes are all different. I just think that's a really nice touch, and then you can use the frames on like the people or the boxes that are your favorite. I just really like that. So you get 2 sheets of that, and then probably the best bit is you get bougie boxes in the fun foil. Like, that is unheard of. Before you used to have to, well, I used to have to use a foil bundle and then pull in a base foil to do mixed metal so I could do bougie, but now you don't need to. You get it in the kit. You then get the icons and scripts, which this is my only thing I'm not 100% a fan of. While I do really like these icons, I miss the circle icons. I've actually got one just sitting here, so I'll show you. These are my favorite. I love circle icons. I think it's like the time where you really see the foil the most. So I just think these are a little less exciting, but that's okay. I love that you get all of these scripts. I think she's also changed them to be a little more usable, whereas a lot of the ones on the old sheet, I found myself, they just didn't really apply to me, whereas most of these do. So I love that. Whoops. And then, of course, the bottom washi, I love how many different formats she's doing. So star format is my favorite. There's also Celestial, which is my other favorite. There's a Park Hopper one, which is like Mickey Mouse heads. There is Whimsical Bow, which is my least favorite, but it's still a foil bundle. Twinkle, which is like the little sparkles. Confetti. So there's heaps of different ones that she has brought out, and I really hope that we stick with this format. I think this is the winning format. Obviously we can make a few little tweaks here and there, but I know she's done quite a few different formats of the Wiggles these days, and I just hope we stick with this one. This one really just ticks all the boxes for me. I also really love that she brings them to the shop for the first weekend at $9.95. I think that is incredible value, and it really helps me be able to afford them more, and then they go to, I think it's $13.95 when they're not on special, which I still think is decent price. Like, the old ones used to be like $17.95, and that's where I was like, no, that's too much, I can't be spending that. But $9.95 especially, I can spend that. So number one, foil shop, is Scribble Prince Co. because I love the bundles. That's it. That's the tea. That's number one. Second is shop called Planner Choco. So she does $2 Tuesdays and she does them every week. Like, I reckon she's the most consistent person at doing coordinated themed $2 Tuesdays, and I freaking love it. You can always count on her to bring out seasonal matching $2 Tuesdays. How many times can I say that? But the best thing is she offers like 15 different foils. So rather than just the three normal one or four normal ones, you can literally get it in like purple and mint and rainbow, and I just love it. I love being able to choose the foil that works for me. So one I actually ordered recently, you would have seen it in my most recent haul, is I ordered some anchor, it's like boat anchor themed, and I ordered it in mint because it goes with the kit I have in mind, but like another shop wouldn't have sold it in mint. I would have just had to get it in a core foil, which, yes, that would still look great, but mint is so much cooler. So I was really happy about that. I really love her shop. I think you should check it out. She ships from South Korea, but honestly, they get to my US address quicker than some of my US orders. So I've never had a problem with her shipping, and I really recommend you check her out. I just pulled out an example of like an order that I would have made. So I try and make a little bundle when I order, so to kind of get a spread out of it essentially. So I ordered in this one example, I ordered the quote boxes, the 2 overlay, like the full box overlays, and the bottom washi. Normally I would also order headers, but in this case I ordered headers from a different shop, which I'm going to show you in a second. So I always, as I said, try and make a little bundle from her shop, and I am obsessed. I could not recommend Planner Choco highly enough. Like, honestly, she's just one of my favorites. Hence the video. And then my third top foil shop, that rhymes, is Sticker Guru. So the reason I love Sticker Guru is similarly to Planner Choco, she does themed $2 Tuesdays. They're not quite as expansive as Planner Choco's in terms of foil colors, and often there's not quite as many options as Planner Choco like releases. However, the ones that she does are just some of my favorites, and I also love her paper. I don't know why, their paper, sorry. So in this one, I just picked up a couple of things to complement I'm using these two wiggles to get, well, not wiggles, but foils together. That's why I have them here. So I picked up some headers, little deco bits, and overlays. That's generally what I pick up from Sticker Guru, is full box overlays, headers, and deco bits. As I said, she's a little more restrictive because they only offer certain foils for certain themes, so you kind of have to go with what's offered, but I mean, they're pretty great at matching foils, and they often bring out like fun foils to match the theme. So for example, they released a couple of Halloween $2 Tuesdays, and they brought them out in like this really beautiful purple. So yeah, they do some really great options, and I just really love them as a shop. I do PR for Sticker Guru, so you can use my code MF15. You can't actually use it on $2 Tuesdays because they're already such great value. But if you're shopping on the site and you're looking at some kits, or they sell a planner or anything else, you can use my code. But just not the $2 Tuesdays, because as I said, they're already such great value. So that's foil. Those are my 3 favorite foil shops. So now I'm just going to move on to mystery kits. Okay, so we're on to mystery kits. 2 mystery kits I purchase in shop, and 2 I subscribe to. So I'm going to go over the 2 I subscribe to first, because they're my number 1 and number 2 favorite, and then I'll go into the other 2. So first one's first is from Glam Planner. So I get her Luxe mystery subscription, which is the bigger format than I get in shop. I get the Luxe because I think the value is insane with all the extras that you get, and also the Luxe format with all the mystery kit extras means that I can get a A5 wide and a B6 spread out of the kit, so the value really is insane for me. My other reason that I love the Glam Planner mystery kit is because they are always unique. So whether it's the theme is unique or the colors are unique, I just feel like she brings some stuff to her mystery that I don't see anywhere else, and I love that. Sometimes it means that I'm like, okay, when am I ever going to use this kit? Or, okay, that's a little bit interesting, but I'm okay with that. I would rather that be the case than just like have the same themes like kind of recycled. So I really love her originality that she brings to her mysteries, and that's the #1 reason why she's my favorite. So I'll run through the Luxe format. So you get your 8 full boxes. You get the checklists in this format. You get the Luxe exclusive page, so you get 2 extra boxes and then heaps of labels. The all kits page, the functional page. This page is also Luxe exclusive, as is the little things page, and then the bottom washi. And then you also get, as I mentioned, so many extras. So you get the double box, which this is probably my favorite double box ever, this one in particular. You get the fashion girls, you get the label sampler, which you absolutely do not need. You get the glitter sampler, and then some extra boxes. So much stuff. You also then get a little foil pack. So it is always different as to what you actually get. In this one, you got bottom washi, some full box overlays, and then a double box overlay. Sometimes you get a full page of full box overlays. Sometimes you get a tall box overlay. Sometimes it's washi. Like it is always different, which is fun. But the value is just so great in this kit. So I really, really love it. Just a great format and great value. It is $30 plus shipping for the mystery kit. So I just think that is, like, for all that, for 2 spreads, it's unbeatable value. So that was Glam Planner. Next is Scribble Prince Co. Oh, I just realized I'm missing, oh, I'll just put this together. So Scribble Prince Co. mystery. This was the March 2021 mystery. Her kits are always exclusive art, which I'm not sure I mentioned with Glam Planner when I was saying they're unique and whatever. They're always exclusive art as well. So #1 reason that I love Scribble Prince Co. mysteries is they are always exclusive art, and they are, I don't think always, but almost always Kittenish Jess exclusive art, which is, she's one of my favorite artists. I love what she comes out with, and I think her and Andrea of SPC work really well together, so I like when they combine for a kit, and often her best work, in my opinion, goes into Scribble Prince Co. mystery kits. So I've just pulled out an example here, which was one of my favorites. It was a farmer's market theme. Again, I think that SPC more often than not, her themes are quite unique and original as well. I don't think as unique as Glam Planner, but I do think they're original and fun. So I also get the Ultimate Mystery subscription, which is $29.95 plus shipping in her shop, so pretty much the same as Glam Planner, and you do get a ton of extras as well, so the value is incredible. I'll just flip through a kit format from her because I haven't done one yet. Often she does this as a double box, or a tall box, sorry, in the mysteries. You get boxes, squared boxes, heart checklists, full sort of section of deco, work labels, flags, sidebar. You get the glitter headers included in the kit now, which is great. You get your rounded box page, which is fantastic. And then you get this page, which is one's patterned and one's solid. the bottom washi, which I've said before, I'm not a fan of her bottom washi, so I often pull in different bottom washi. You always get extra boxes and an extra color and more labels, which is incredible. So that's the kit format in the shop, and then you get these extras in the mystery, which is pretty amazing. More boxes, more labels, and then the 15mm strip. So the value is just incredible. And then this is not the same foil bundle that came with the kit. This is the one I showed earlier, but you do get a whole foil bundle in this same format with her mystery kits, which, as I mentioned, these value for $13.95, and the kit in the shop is $30. So, and the mystery is $29.95. So that's pretty good value. So, as I said, it's not this bundle. I've paired this together. I don't know where I put the other one, but I just wanted to show you that this is also what you get in the mystery kit, which is just incredible. So both of those shops, Glam Planner and Scribble Prince Co, I subscribe to because Glam Planner sometimes brings hers to the shop, the extras, but Scribble Prince Co absolutely does not. And I have FOMO, so I can't miss out. So I have to subscribe. I think I've been subscribed for like 4 years, and I've been overall majoritively happy. Obviously there's always some misses, and that's the risk, I guess, with a mystery kit, but overall very happy with both of those shops. So next I'm going to go into the two that I get in store or in shop. So these shops both bring their extras to the shop, which I really, really appreciate, because I don't want to have to be subscribed to 4 kits. That's literally 4 kits every month. That's like, if you think about it, that's my month like full of mysteries every single month. I wouldn't need to buy any extra kits, which, well, that sounds great. There's lots of kits that I want to buy. So I think being locked into 2 mysteries is well and truly enough. I wouldn't do any more, but I like just picking up when I can these shops. But if you're not so interested in Scribble Prince Co or Glam Planner, these two might be a good idea if you want to be subscribed to a mystery. So the first one is Caress Press, and I actually got this one just recently, so it is stunning. This is the July mystery, and so I'll go through her format. But number one reason why I love her mysteries is, as I mentioned, I don't have to be subscribed. I think it's still her best, some of her best art goes into her mysteries, but I can cherry pick the ones that I want to buy and the ones I don't want to buy. And for me, that's really, really important. If she was subscription only and didn't bring the extras, I wouldn't be able to shop, because as I said, I do not have room for 4 mystery subs. So I love that. I love that she also does 4 different formats for her mystery, so you can match the format that you like in shop, which for me is the essentials, to like your mystery kit. So exclusive art again. I love this. I'm pretty sure this is Stick to the Plans, or Stick with the Plan, Stick to the Plan. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite artists. Really, really love her. So that's the format. That's no different to, you know, what you saw. If you subscribe to the mystery, you get the foil bundle, and I really like that you get the foil bundle no matter what size kit you go with. In the 2 other shops that I've showed, you have to buy the top kit size to get the foil bundle included, which also I understand, like, that there's got to be a business benefit from, you know, customers, so that's fair enough. But I do really like the Caress Press offers it no matter what. So this was the foil bundle for July. I picked it up in shop, so that's a good thing as well. Yes, it would have been cheaper to buy like all to subscribe, but I don't want to subscribe. So I love that I can still get the same look. I just have to pay more, and that's totally fair and totally fine with me. So her foil bundles, you get 1 sheet of overlays. You get the bottom washi and then the headers. You get this functional page, which is very similar to Scribble Prince Co, scripts and icons, and then you get the bougie as well. So I really, 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 really love her for mysteries, and as the number one reason is I love that I don't have to subscribe. That really is a huge selling point for me. Yeah, so check out Caress Press. It might be worth a subscribe if you don't have any other subscriptions, or if you just want to add more, it might be worth it for you. So love that. And as I said, or maybe I didn't say, it's the same price in shop. I think the mystery, you just get the foil bundle included from my understanding. I might be wrong, however. Last but not least is a more new to me shop, and I also love that she does her mystery subscription overstock in shop. So the shop is Pink Diamond Planner Co. So I've just pulled out one of the kits that I have because I haven't actually got too many from her as yet, because as I said, she's a newer to me shop. But she's quickly become one of my favorites. So same thing again, you can pick up the overstock, which I very much appreciate. It's my number one reason for having her in my favorites. Number two reason is, and I don't know this for certain, but I'm pretty sure all of her mysteries are exclusive art by Darcy Dubose. And I think that's fun. I think that's really cool to like work really closely with someone like Andrea and Jess and Glam Planner and Celeste Studio. I just feel like when a shop works really closely with an artist, their best work comes out. So I just really love that idea. I haven't actually bought a lot of Darcy art in the past because a lot of her themes don't really apply to me, but I've really liked what she's come out with Pink Diamond Planner Co. So I have the April mystery here. I also have, I don't know if it was March or May, actually I think it was January, the like special occasion, looks like a wedding anniversary kit to me. And then I just recently placed another order a couple of days ago for July, which is a carnival theme, and August, which is a autumn or fall theme. So I really have been enjoying her mysteries. So this is the format, so you get your 8 full boxes, deco, weekend banner, class work, and then some labels. You get these half boxes are very big. I probably will end up cutting them to make quarter boxes because I just feel like they'll take up too much room. Square boxes, I'm not a fan at all of the icons, but that's fine. I don't really use icons anymore. Glitter headers. Love that you get glitter headers in the kit. Extra box, labels, more boxes, and then some sidebar stuff. Some washi, labels, boxes, that sort of thing. And then the same thing in patterned. And then the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of from her shop is her bottom washi. I just don't think a lot of the bottom washi she chooses goes with the rest of the kit. But that's fine because I can make it work. Now, also, from my understanding, if you subscribe, you get a foil bundle that not only the color matches, but the design also matches. So, for example, the July mystery is like boardwalk summer themed, and you got like a summer theme, like there was popsicles and clamshells and stuff. Sorry, my phone's going nuts. Themed kit, which I think is really cool to have the foil theme and color match. You also get, I think, extra page, which has some extra boxes and labels, but as I just picked mine up in the shop, I don't get that, which again is fine. There has to be some sort of incentive to subscribe. Totally agree with that, and I love it. So that is Pink Diamond Planner Co. And those are my 4 top mystery kit shops. Next, this is a longer video than I thought it was going to be. I'm just like rambling. Next we're going to move on to, I think, let's do characters and icons. Alright, so moving on to characters and icons, I actually have 2 shops that I want to share, and I think the rest of this video is going to go a little quicker because I don't have as much to talk about. But 2 shops that I want to share, and they are both relatively new to me. So I think that kind of shows how good they are because I haven't even been using them that long and I am already obsessed, and they've taken over my top character shops. So for me, I have struggled in the past to find character sticker shops that, or Doodles, I think I kind of consider them the same, that for me the price is reasonable. I struggle to pay more than like $4.50 to $5 for a character sticker, and that's what a lot of the main shops charge. I have now found 2 shops that charge considerably less than that, but their quality is just as good, honestly, if not better. Their product range is huge, especially in the case of one of these shops. So let me just go into it separately. So the first shop is Paper and Milk. So I only found her shop a couple of maybe months ago, and I've now ordered a few times from her. So her price is cheaper than the main character shops, but her paper is 1,000 times better. So I don't really know how that works, to be honest with you. Her paper is like a premium matte, which I love for character stickers. I don't like it for kits, but I love it for character stickers. So I've just pulled out one of her sheets. It is just a coffee sheet, but I really, really, really have been loving her shop. I love her value. I love her paper. I love that she does doodles and character stickers. So her little character is like a little marshmallow looking thing. Oh, actually I've got the packaging here that it came in. Can you see here? This is the little character. It's like this marshmallow, which is so cute. And also, like, look at that packaging. That is incredible. So already quickly become my second favorite shop. The color variation, as you can see, is so good. I really can't say enough good things about Paper and Milk. If you're looking for a new character sticker shop, I'd absolutely recommend checking her out. And then second is Papershire. So this is actually the most recent to me shop, and she quickly skyrocketed to #1. Why do I love Papershire? First things first, value. The price for the amount of stickers that you get and the amount of detail is absolute insanity, and I really, really, really love that. Not because I just want things to be cheap as possible, like I obviously am happy to pay for quality and people's time and that sort of thing, but value is incredible. Customization, so you can make this character have blonde hair, have brown hair, have dark hair, have darker skin, white, medium skin, whatever. You can really customize it. You can customize the couples to be like one person has brown hair, one person has blonde hair. I'm absolutely just floored by the level of detail and the quality of this shop. I also had an incident where my massive, like $100 plus order went missing. And as bad as I felt about having to like message her, she straight away was like, yep, I've put a new one in the mail, like no issues. And she didn't have to do that. It got shipped, and that's not her fault. But I honestly can't say enough good things about her. She includes ridiculously generous freebies, like order freebies, that sort of thing. If you have not checked her out, go and look. Her product range is insane. She offers all the basics you could ever need, but she also offers some really niche stuff like TV shows, video games, food, like just literally anything you can think of. I bet that she has a sticker for it. So I feel like I'm really getting really wound up about her shop, but I'm actually really passionate about how great it is. So I really, 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 really recommend checking her out, because you are missing out if you have not shopped there already. So those are my 2 favorite sticker shops, and honestly they're character sticker shops, and they're probably the only 2 I'm going to order from in the future, unless someone brings something really crazy out, because they're just the best. So almost there. We're going to get into scripts. So I have a couple of favorite script shops. One which I'm really upset about, that I have only just become accustomed to, and they are no longer open, so that is fun. So first things first is Planner Choco. So I've just pulled out one of her sheets. I have a lot of these, but I love that she does these really little sized stickers, like very, very small. They go on a little thing or a label. She does them in her $2 Tuesdays, and they're like $2 with foil, and they're like $1.75 in black. And I love my scripts in black. I really do not like foiled scripts anymore, which is really odd, but I just like my scripts in black, so I love that I can get them cheaper being black, which makes sense because she doesn't have to put foil on them. Like, that totally makes sense. But you can also get customs. You can get 2 font customs, which I like. I have ordered those in the past. I don't really have a lot more to say, except for she does great little sheets of scripts if you don't want a whole sheet of something, so definitely check her out. Next is my OG Monique plans. So she is currently closed, so she's on maternity leave, but I, you know, have to share because her scripts are my favorite. She's done a lot of stuff for me in the past, and I really appreciate her. She's a good friend, and I love her shop. So I've just pulled out a couple of sheets here. So these ones were customs that she did for me, so just like staples, black. As I said, I love the 2 font sort of style. It's really my favorite. Good size, good sheet size. I like that there's not too many of them. And then we also did a collaboration it's a few years ago now, where I did the handwriting and she did the production. So this is my handwriting and she produced the scripts, and I love them obviously because I wrote them. If I could have my time again, I'd probably have made them a little bit smaller just because they do take up quite a bit of room. But I do love using them in my planner. So Monique Plans is definitely one of my favorite foil shops. Hopefully she'll come back because I miss her. And then last but not least, this shop is also closed, so we're going well here. But it is Kinzi's Creations. So I got recommended her a lot of times, and I would often go to her site and start adding things to my cart, but she had so much stuff that I'd then get overwhelmed and decide not to order at all, which I do often. So I never ordered from her, and then she announced she was closing and she was doing grab bags, and I was like, okay, it's now or never, like, let's just order and see what you think. And unfortunately I am obsessed. So luckily I ordered a lot of grab bags, so I have a lot of sticker sheets, but I won't be able to order again, and that makes me sad because I think her quality is fantastic. The paper is great. They're in black, which I love. Obviously a lot of people rave about her shop, so she's obviously been doing something right for a while. But I don't know, maybe one day she'll come back, but I'm really sad because I love her scripts. I don't want to go on too much because she is closed, but the reason I love them is I love her different fonts. So even on this sheet you get like 3 different kinds of the font. You get a good number on the sheet, and then you can get, as I said, like different fonts to go, like, to match. I feel like different fonts match with different kits. Does anyone else feel like that? So I really like that she offers that. So those are my favorite script shops, and as you can see, overall my favorite script color is black. I really am not a fan of foiled scripts anymore, which is really odd. I've just like done a 180, who knows. So last 2 things very quickly. I am just gonna go over my favorite washi company, I guess, which is kind of easy to guess. It's Simply Gilded. I just pulled out a few bows that I had sitting on my desk. I only will pull in Simply Gilded into my planner. I don't use any other washi. Simply Gilded is tried and true. My favorite are these metallic, like, inverted bows. I lean towards these the most. And then the sorbet are a recent favorite as well. So I don't have too much to say. I do find them very expensive, and I haven't ordered it recently at all, really, because I just can't spend $9 US on one washi. But I have a massive collection from, you know, the past, which I love to bring into spreads. So that's my favorite washi. And then last but not least, I just wanted to go over my favorite planner tools. I've only got like 2, maybe 1, 2. So favorite pen is, I use these. This is disgusting. I'm really sorry. These are like $2 from Kmart here in Australia. They come in like all different colours, like I've got heaps of them. And then over time, the bit in here goes yellow, so they look absolutely feral. But they are the best pens. They're just like a normal, honestly I don't know anything about pens. I'm not a pen girl. I just love these. They write really well. They're black and that's pretty much it. And then I use these tweezers, which are my favourite. They are very sharp. And they are from Spotlight here in Australia, which is like a craft store. So I guess like Michael's or something would have a similar thing. I've only ever bought this one pair and I've never looked back. I used like normal tweezers for a while, but someone recommended these and oops, I have honestly never looked back. They are the perfect pointiness and thickness and like, I don't know, like pinciness, like they're the perfect tweezers and I use those for all of my stickers. So I really, really, really love them. I think that's it. That video went for a lot longer than I thought. I honestly thought it was going to be like a 10-minute video, but I reckon we're going to be almost at an hour, which is crazy. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. I clearly love talking about stickers, as you can see. So let me know what your favourites are. Do any of your favourites the same as mine? Have your favourites changed recently like mine have? I'd love to hear it. So please let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!